Let's get it. Today is Monday, and that means dollar cost average day for me. In today's video, I will take you through my personal DCA strategy, so let's go. What is up, everybody, and welcome to the Crypto Cabin. My name is Tom, and in today's video, we're going to be going over my personal dollar cost averaging or DCA strategy in the crypto space at this current point in time. If you're new to this channel, please scroll on down, give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, then click that notification bell and select all so you get notified for when I post these new videos. So without any further ado, let's jump right in here. So first of all, why Monday? Well, Monday is the day that I get my rewards from Celsius. That happens every single week. And so I just thought that I would line everything else up on the same day. It's also not on the weekends. Typically, weekends can be pretty crazy. Price action is pretty nuts. So that is why I chose to do it on Monday. I mean, you could choose any day of the week, but quite often that's when payday is for a lot of people as well. So that is when I have chosen to do Monday. When we come over to Celsius, like I said, this is one thing that I get rewards for every Monday. And if you would like to, you can go down to the link in the description below and use my link there. And what you can do is you can get $50 in Bitcoin yourself. We'll each earn $50 if you put in $400 and hold it for 30 days within Celsius. This is kind of how I got started. You can see, obviously, there's not a bunch of referrals that I've made, so I don't make a ton of money off this, but it's a little bit for you, a little bit for me, just for signing up through my link if you look into Celsius and want to use it. So it's a little bit of a reward for each of us, which is a pretty fair deal. So that is down in the description below. This is part number one of my DCA strategy, is just earning some rewards through Celsius. When you take a look at Celsius reward rates right now, they are at a very stable percentage, I would say. They've got all these different stable coins, which, I mean, apparently 20% is way too high, obviously, with UST. And these have been around this range for a very, very long time, 9 to 10, maybe 11%. Some are a little bit lower. But you can see there, that's obviously way better than any bank that you would be getting. So you could just put some stable coins in there. We've also got PAXG, which is a gold-based cryptocurrency, and you can be earning some rewards there as well. And then down here, you've got multiple different cryptocurrencies with various different APYs. I mean, SNX has the best one by far right now. This is where I'm staking my Polkadot for the time being, and I'm earning about 9% on my Polkadot. You can earn in Celsius, so if you want to earn a little bit more, I guess, a higher percentage APY, this means that you are earning the CEL token. This means you earn whatever you are staking. So for the instance, I'm doing DOT. If I'm lending DOT out, or I'm giving the platform the ability to lend my DOT out, then I'm earning 9% on that, just to earn DOT back. So you can take a look here, check out all the different ones that they have on this platform, where you can currently be receiving some, at least a little bit back for a lot of various different cryptocurrencies. Like I said, this is part of my DCA strategy. I know it's a little bit more risky. It's not stored in a cold wallet perhaps, but I've got a lot stored in off of these platforms, centralized exchanges and platforms like this. And I put a little bit in here just to earn a little bit of extra APY, a little bit of extra percentage, let my money do some more work for me. Part number two of my DCA strategy is after trading. So this is something new that I'm adding into my DCA strategy. Each week, I have started with a very small balance. So I started this account with about 500 USD. And so this has just been the first week this is 1 week worth, of trading. I went from 500 up to just over 600. I'm going to see if I can do this continually. And if I can do it fairly consistently, then hey, maybe this is something that I am able to transition to doing full time. But this for now is one other part. And so every week if I have any profits in here, whether it's $20, $30, or this week, obviously just over 100. So I'm going to take all of my profits from this week and use that to buy more Bitcoin, because like I've talked about in a couple of my previous videos, I do think this is a great time to be DCAing back into Bitcoin. And so I'm using my trading profits to bump up my normal DCA strategy into Bitcoin by a little bit more. So we're going to exchange whatever profits I have here from USDT into BTC. That is what I would do here. Convert everything that I am above that $500 mark, and we're going to convert that over into Bitcoin. So there, now you can see I've got that little bit of Bitcoin over there and back down to $500 for trading, which I will use to restart this week and try to see what I can do this upcoming week here. I will then move this Bitcoin off of this exchange and into the different wallet for storage. The next part of this strategy is to come on over into the few coins that I want to dollar cost average into and see if they are in my ranges. So the ones that I've talked about before is obviously Bitcoin, maybe a little bit of Ethereum, and then Polkadot, Chainlink, and Atom. So we see if they are in the buy zone, and we see that my yellow zone here, like I've mentioned before, is slower dollar cost average or less amount per week. And then if we get down into the green zones, that is where I would dollar cost average in quite a bit heavier, because we can always go lower. You never know. So Bitcoin right now, right on the cusp. So I would buy a little bit of Bitcoin. Ethereum, same thing. We've kind of got a little bit in this yellow zone here for me, which means I would dollar cost average a little bit. If we ever did drop down into kind of, for me, it's below this 1300 range, then I would start going in a lot heavier. But we are within that range for Ethereum today. So today would be also a day that I purchased a little bit more Ethereum. And then we move on to Polkadot. This one I actually bought a little bit more of yesterday instead of Monday. I saw where we were at, saw kind of this green dot forming here and thought, okay, I need to buy a little bit earlier. So I bought a little bit more dot yesterday instead, and we are on the way up now. We're kind of testing the top of this zone. But as long as we are in kind of those ranges, like I've said, then I would be looking at to buy a little more Polkadot. Same thing with Chainlink. We are definitely within the range here. So this is a day where I would obviously go and buy a little bit more Chainlink as well. And double checking Atom here. We haven't come down into the range yet. I have picked up a little bit on a couple of different days. Last time was the Saturday, Sunday, kind of here, May 14th, 15th, but we haven't been down in that range again since, and maybe we won't. But this is one that I have dollar cost averaged into less than Polkadot and Chainlink at this point in time, but still one that I am interested in for sure. The next thing I will do is come over and check these Cosmos airdrops, because I am staking Cosmos on their network. So like I said, I've said in previous videos, check out the Kepler wallet if you want to start learning more about the Cosmos ecosystem. And basically, if you are staking Atom, Juno, Osmo, a few other coins on their network, you have the chance to potentially get quite a few airdrops here. So this is one site that I double check to make sure that I haven't missed any opportunities for these airdrops. Normally they have like at least a 2-week window, I would say, to claim. So if I check every week, then I shouldn't miss anything. The next thing I lump into these 2 days is also to check out Polkastarter and Avalanche. These are the two Launchpads, like I mentioned in one of my previous videos, that I have gone in on at least a little bit. I'm more, I like Polkastarter a bit more. Avalanche, I just went with a very, very small amount to play around with it. But this is one that I just come over here, double check, click on projects, see what's coming up, see if anything new has been listed, which there hasn't been since I checked it last. But if there is an allow list open, I can go ahead and apply for that one, which there is for Planet Mojo, which I will be doing later today. The last thing I do here is I come over and check out the two projects that I have been staking. So first one is on VVS Finance, and this one is I'm staking and earning ALI tokens and VVS. So I scroll on down here, the APR came down big time actually. When I first made the video, it was up at around 150, 190% APY. Even last time it was 150. It has come down quite a bit. So, which I think is a good thing for long-term health, honestly. But what we're doing here is every Monday so far, I have clicked on harvest, and I will take all of those kind of rewards from the week, and I will move that into my wallet or my MetaMask wallet, and then just reinvest that into ALI. So there, your multi-token earnings have been sent to your wallet. So if we check it out, there should be a few more ALI and VVS tokens in there, which is good. So I've harvested that, and it should keep going. Obviously, the rewards are becoming a little bit less, but I was able to get in when there was quite a bit higher, so that's good. And then I do the same thing over here for Nord Finance. So I do need to switch networks here to Matic. And the nice thing about Nord here is that there's no transaction fees for this type of stuff. So for this week, looks like I've earned just over 6, almost 7 Nord. So I can either claim or reinvest. But for now, I think I'm going to move it into my wallet just in case we get a big run up or something at some point in time. Because there is this unbounding period of 12 days, I wouldn't be able to take it out and sell it right away if there was a big run up. So I do want to have some Nord in my wallet just to make sure that I can, exchange it and sell it if we do go on a run, so I can take some profits. I still want to stake some for the remainder of this bear market, but this is kind of what I've decided to do right now. So I'm going to claim this little bit of Nord that I got here, and you need to go ahead and sign it, but then it should, enter into my wallet after this is all done. So there we can see I claimed my Nord. It is now in my wallet on my Matic mainnet, which is awesome. And that is that for what I've been staking so far. And that is pretty much it, but that is going to be the routine. I go through Celsius, my trading portfolio, make sure that if I do have a little bit of profits there, I move that over into BTC. Then I take a look at TradingView, see if the coins that I like are in their desired ranges. If so, I buy a little bit more. This is where obviously it's very key and crucial to have a little bit of cash on the side, which is one thing that I learned from the last bull run, to take profits a little bit earlier, so you got a little bit more on the sidelines to hop in on opportunities like this when they present themselves. Next thing I do, like I said, check Launchpads and then check out the staking and airdrops and all that stuff kind of on the same day to make sure that I'm not missing anything. So there you have it, team. That is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. And if you got some value out of today's video, please scroll on down, give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, then check that little notification bell and select all so you get notified when I post these new videos. I appreciate each and every single one of you. See you next time on the next episode from the Crypto Cabin.